Good morning, traders. This is Perry Wilkie with Startup Trading.com, and it's 5 minutes till 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, December 23rd. Looking back at yesterday is actually right. We had that small iron condor on from basically 6,800 to 6,865 uh, with an expected move of the day just above there. And, right after the first hour, right, just up and just kind of flagging going sideways just above that level. And if you can see on the SPYs, it was really 685 that was the top end, which is this yellow line guesstimates. And then below that, you had basically for the cash market, uh, this 68.75, and that was the bottom end of that little consolidation. So 68.75 yesterday on the cash, was kind of like a little bit of the floor, and then 685 on the SPY was the top. The Q's really not doing a whole lot. They just spend some time just under the 620 level. Uh, the VIX, still rotating down as of yesterday. So if we look at where the untested points of control is, we have one that goes all the way back um, to October 29th. Remember, this would have been the other contract. This would have been the December contract, but we're still marking them off anyways. 69.39 quarter. We got about 3 points from that yesterday. Now we're trading 69.18. Yesterday's point of control 69.30. Uh, and then below there, 68.88 quarter, which I don't think has a prayer of trading today. Um, in the overnight session, though, interestingly enough, and for me, the bell-to-bell trading counts more than the rest of the session. Remember, 85% of the trading volume happens between the bells. Only about 15% happens in the overnight session. Um, Sometimes you get up to 20. But we have, taken out the previous day's session low in the NASDAQ, not so much in the ES, right? Not even sniffing it yet. We'll see if that changes. So, if we're going to keep this trend going up, it'll be interesting to see. We could put in an engulfing candle up over top of this, green candle here, or we could just get that retracement back down. I wouldn't think that the Nasdaq could really make any progress below 25,525 today, just as much as I don't think that ES can get and hold much below 68.90. Uh, Looking at where we're at, we already talked about the Nasdaq taking out yesterday's low. We're just basically trading at the bottom of value for the ES and the Dow, and the Russell sitting there sniffing yesterday's low as well. So this Iron Condor that's on here today that goes from the puts are 68.50 to 68.55. The calls are 69.100 to 69.05. This is a fairly large Iron Condor, right? You got over 50,000 calls. You got around 48,000, 49,000 right around there on the put side. This is 3 times the size of yesterday's Iron Condor. So it'll be interesting to see uh, if we're going to have a volatile day, we could actually just ping pong between these levels a couple of times today. Maybe touching, the bottom twice and the top once, or something like that. But keep in mind the midpoint is close to yesterday's close, so that would be your gap fill if we're going to do it. Uh, to get below there, you would really need to see the VIX rising. I don't know if you can really get much below 68.45 and sustain. You'll probably get sucked right back up and through. But we'll see what the euros do, right? If we're going to have selling pressure, it's going to come in the first 2 hours of the day, as it's been for the last 6 weeks. Otherwise, probably not so much. Looking at the SPY, you've got a lot of consolidation here between 682 and 686, with 688, having a lot of gamma as well. Uh, right now we're currently trading 683, so about $1.50 under that 685 top that we were putting in yesterday. So you can see between 682 and 685, the bears think that things are in play for there to lower, and then from 684 up to 686 to 88 to even 90 is where the bulls think the playing field is for today. Um, Looking at the Qs, right, pretty tight as well on here. We're currently trading 617.67, uh, so just under the 618 here. And then you can see you can get down to 617, and then you have a little bit of a low volume node there, but 617 to 619.75 or just under 620 should be one zone. And then you have another zone basically from above 620 that goes up to 624, with 622 being a little bit of a break in the middle. So as we look, I've marked off this Iron Condor, right? Right now we would be it's basically right around 20 to 25 points plus or minus yesterday's settlement. So if we ping pong between these after hitting one of them, and right now we're getting closer to the lower side, I think we got about 10, 12 points to go to hit the lower side, the top of the lower side. So maybe 17 points to hit the 68.50 level, and then maybe even sniff a couple points below it before getting drawn back up, or not. We'll see. You can see the expected low move of the day and the expected high move of the day for the SPX, the cash market, is right inside of those green and red zones. So, if we get this, you're looking at between a 40 to 45, 50 point bounce, 40 to 50 point bounce higher potentially, but keep in mind that midpoint, which is always key, is close to that settlement, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I expect this to basically be the range for the day. I don't think that we're going to make any progress outside of either of these edges today. I've been wrong before, I'll be wrong again, but that's my guess looking at the size of this Iron Condor. I just don't see it happening. It would take a huge catalyst. So keep in mind if you see a huge news headline that shocks the market, that's the only thing I see. And then you need the VIX, really dropping to sustain above there, and you need the VIX really rising to maintain below there. And then you could get in a positive or a negative feedback loop. I just don't see that really in play today. I hope this helps. I hope Jack's gets some medicine in him, starts feeling better. I'm um, sorry his Christmas is this way. Hopefully he's got 2 more days, right, to get better. Hopefully he's feeling the worst of it now, so we can all do a little prayer for Jack. I hope this helps. You guys have a great day, and I'm sure he'll be posting in the room. He already posted about taking that one trade and probably calling it. We'll see if he adds any other flavor. You guys take care. If you're not trading at all tomorrow, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you on the other side.